What's up guys, women are just meat bags that are only good for sex. Nah mate, you're going too far, they are also good for grocery shopping and chores. Shocking, right? Not to everyone. Those were comments under one of my videos. So at first I thought they were joking. Conceptual humor, I concede, but they are watching my videos. So I replied, and instantly became a feminazi. And a fag. Because only women and fags can defend women's rights that much. So I continued the conversation saying that if being a feminazi meant being a woman, then I was actually proud to be one. I mean, all the women that I know are so hardworking, intelligent, creative, that if Hitler was a woman, the show would have been a success. Yeah, okay, that was a bit borderline, but do you know what they replied to me? Dislike and unsubscribe. What? So yes, you got it. Today we're talking about rape culture. But that's just a myth. Shall we? So let's firstly set what is rape culture, shall we? Because to a lot of people, rape culture is the culture of rape. That's kinda true. But at the same time, not really. Because rape culture is so much more than that, as it starts from harassment. Because yes, there's a link between the two, and that's called the absence of consent. I could give you stats, but stats are boring. Yes, but also change from one side to another. So we're going to see my personal experience. 100% of my female friends have experienced street harassment. And do you know what 100% means? No? Well, 100% means that if we take 10 random girls, it's 10 out of 10. So if we take your mother, your sister, your grandmother, your girlfriend... Nah, you probably don't have one. So your female friend... Nah, you probably don't have either. Well, those three, that happened to them. But that wasn't harassment, I was just flirting. Tu te calmes, Michel! Talking to a girl you don't know, saying to her that you would bang her, is not flirting. Take a lesson with Napoleon. You see, this is Napoleon. Be like Napoleon. Napoleon is a snail. You know what that means? That means that he's hermaphrodite. So that means that Napoleon can understand both female and male feelings. Napoleon has more empathy than you. So next time you see a gorgeous woman that you really want to bang, think about Napoleon, about what he would do. And you know what he would do? Fucking nothing! He's a fucking snail, you dumbass! No, but seriously, this woman might be someone's mother, daughter, for sure, sister, grandmother, if you have really weird sexual tastes. But I'm no one to judge, at least on that. And think how you'd react if she was yours and this happened to her. Well, I wouldn't care. Well then, let me make a hole in your head and buy a new one! Yeah, but sometimes she's really provoking it. Nah man, first off, 80% of them... That! So let me get back to it. Most of them were wearing covering clothes like hoodies while getting harassed. And even if I want to get outside now, naked with a feather up my ass, well, my girlfriend will not like it. But despite that, that doesn't mean that I want your tiny feather up my ass too. And that's exactly the same for every single woman. But prostitutes. But at the same time, you need to pay them with money you don't have. Because Michelle, you're 14 years old, still breastfeeding on your mother, have a critical lack of testosterone, say no homo after eating a banana, and still believe that gay is an insult in 2018. In other words, you're less educated than Napoleon, which is my dinner. What? I am French after all. So... Tu te calmes, Michel! But if I do have a girlfriend, if she said yes first, can I do whatever? Michel, come with me and let's go to buy you a brain. Consent is something that is time-bound. It can be removed whenever she wants. So if she say yes at one time, and no 1 second later, you're screwed! Yeah, but she said yes! Yeah, but I don't care! Sexual consent is the exact same as every single kind of consent. At one point you might say yes, and then don't want it. If you don't want it no more, well, you don't want it. Let's look at the situation differently. Michel, do you want a cup of tea? Yes? Well, that's consent. Have it now. And then if I ask you after you drank all the cup of tea that you wanted, do you want one more? You will say no! Unless you're English. Then you'll say yes because you're never full of cup of teas. Stereotypes. And that's absence of consent. I will not shove my cup of tea in your mouth. Drink it! So I see that you're starting to get where I'm going with that. And that's great, Michel. But consent is more than just that. First off, consent has to be vocalized. La 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 la. If you stun her, she will not drink the cup of tea. Well, same for your tiny feather. And secondly, it needs to be seen in basic body language. Going back to our first example, you're coming into my house, Michel, and I'm telling you, oh, do you want a cup of tea? And you're like, I hate tea, I just like coffee, but I will say yes because I don't want to say no, I'm a guest, but I feel uncomfortable. So even if she's saying yes in such a situation, you will see it that she feels pressured because she will look away, she will hesitate, etc, etc. It's not consent either. But then when should I go? Like, when is that possible? When is it not harassing or raping? Easy! You previously talked about it, or you're making her comfortable enough so that she will be the one to make the first step. Okay, I think I start to get it. Vas-y, t'es bon! Michel s'est calmé. Putain! And this is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. I know it was completely different from my usual ones. There are some topics that I really want to cover, like this one, because I think they are really important and talking about them is the way to make them move. Words are powerful and harassment, and it can come from every single source, like boy to girl, girl to girl, boy to boy. That doesn't matter. With one word to a stranger, you can damage someone. This person can feel worthless after listening to you. But the thing is, and most of the time people don't realize that, but damaging one person, as horrible as it is not the worst of harassment. No, the worst is that when you damage someone, you don't damage only one person. You damage this person and all her surroundings. Because people who love this person will feel pain looking at this person feeling worthless. And I know this video will not change the world, and I also know that most of you who are watching this video are already great people not doing that. But yeah, that's just a topic that I wanted to talk about because I know people who are living with this kind of harassment on an almost daily basis, and that's really, really tough for them. So thank you for staying until now. I still hope you liked this more serious video. As I told you, I'm planning to make more like that in the future, but not that many. I mean, I don't want you to get bored. And I also have to continue with the French accent. I mean, you know, this is kind of the soul of the channel. So, you know what? More than ever before, don't forget to smile, and bye-bye!